this hasn't arrived yet, so I've got to wait. I'll get it for Christmas. Oh, and just in case some of you are wondering what on earth is he talking about, this video was made before Christmas because I'm in New Zealand at Christmas. So I've made this video before I've gone, and I've only just got round to editing it in January and posting it. So there you go. I'll have the scope for Christmas. Staying on the receiver, the right hand side of the receiver has no real markings at all. It's pretty bland. It was originally a light grey colour and I just didn't like it. I just took immediate dislike to the light grey colour and the black of the foregrip and the stock, so I sprayed it black. Now, having done that, I looked at it and thought, ooh, bit of a mistake because it looks like an A&K now. But apart from that, I'll live with it. The black will gradually wear away and it will leave a lighter grey underneath, so it'll look a bit scratched and battered, so I'll just let it wear away and weather. On the left hand side of the receiver, it's a total different issue. It's full of trademarks. So we've got the Colt AR-15 trademark up here, the property of the US government M16-A1 markings and the caliber, serial number, and up here you've got the Colt Arms manufacturing division address, and then with the Fire Select, which only operates from this side, you've got the safe, semi and auto markings. Now I've highlighted those all in white so they stand out. The foreguard is again a unique feature for the M16-VN in that it's known as the triangular foreguard, three-sided foreguard, or Toblerone foreguard, which is those triangular bars of chocolate. The foreguard can come off. It's unique in that it splits down the whole length of the M16 from top and bottom rather than from the sides, because it doesn't need to contain a battery or anything. Now the collar, you just pull the collar back. You can then pull the sides off as you wish. Now the interesting thing here is that I've noticed when you take the sides off, there is a metal weight screwed into this forward grip to give it some weight. Now I'm making an assumption here that that is because of the lightness of the front end, the batteries in the back, so to counterbalance once you've got the battery in, they load this up, pre-weight it. And you have a weight on both halves. Now the other interesting thing here is that the outer barrel parts inside the handguard are very fat, and this brass collar here, the outer barrel is in fact glued in at this point. There's no wobble and there's no potential of wobble in here at all. You then, once you leave the handguard, it then narrows down to the correct size outer barrel. And it clips together relatively easily. While we're on the forward guard, it's very smooth plastic to a point where it can actually become shiny over use. Very large air vent holes, which the original one had as well, and a fake gas recoil system tube here. I've named this M16-VN, I've named it Kiki, after Kiki D, the singer. Now this forward retainer for the handguard is plastic, it's not metal. It seems durable enough, but I don't know if it's going to break if you throw it around a bit, so just bear that in mind. Even though the foresight and the sling points are cast, i.e. they are metal, the part that holds the foregrip to it is plastic. The foresights are adjustable. You get a special tool that you clip in there, it pushes down a pin and you can turn them left and right, which highes and lowers them. So you've got your outer barrel and then you've got your flash hider, and this again is a unique feature on the M16-VN. This is a tulip flash hider. The M16-A1 onwards use the cage type flash hiders, so it's pretty unique to the VN version. The other surprise I got about this was that there's no grub screw holding it on. Because normally you can screw these on either clockwise or anti-clockwise. You have a little grub screw that holds it in place. So if you wanted to put a tracer unit on your barrel, you could pop off the flash hider and stick a Tokyo Marui tracer unit or silencer. You cannot do that on this Tokyo Marui M16-VN. If it is screwed on, it's also glued on. I've tried and I just cannot get it to come off. A bit of a sad really, because I really look forward to putting a tracer unit on the end of this and using it out for night games in the woodland areas. The magwell, as well as taking these small VN style magazines, will take any standard size M16 mag. So you can put in a low cap, mid cap or high cap and they'll fit no problems at all. The sling I'm using on this M16 is a Tokyo Marui single point sling. It has hooks, metal points and hooks that you clip over the mounts and an adjuster at the back. And it's pretty typical of what was used. The FPS, as you'll see in this next clip that's just coming along, is what I'd call standard Tokyo Marui. It's averaging at about 270 feet per second. 276. 270. Low for Tokyo Marui, to be honest. 290 would be quite nice. So what I will be doing with this is getting it upgraded. I'll have a spring upgrade and maybe the bushings inside and some bearings changed to try and bring it up to 328 or as close to 328 as I possibly can. And that's about a £60, which is a $120 expense to bring it up from 270 to around about 320. So thanks for watching.